This is it. The girl is looking at the darkness. You cannot see anything in there. Careful, don't be so close to the edge. The girl gives you a reassuring smile. Something is happening, something that exceeds your understanding. A chill runs down your spine and you feel like throwing up, but the girl seems to remain awfully calm. In fact, the source of the terror seems to radiate from her. The god, formerly the little girl, seems to reminisce about the peculiar doll that is laying on the ground. Okay. I thought he was low on health. He was not. I forgot that's literally happening because he's starving to death. I'm a moron. Something is happening to the god. She seems to be in grueling pain and twitching from cold. Sprayed paint! Hi, I didn't even know you were here. Oh my god. The god of fear and hunger has taken a new shape. We're all starving to death and, basically just not in good shape, sprayed paint. We are completely out of fucking, supplies, completely. The god, formerly the little girl, seems to reminisce about the dagger that is still laying on the ground. Thank you. Thank you, Ragnar. Thank you for that contribution. Oh, fuck. Okay, no, it's not bad. Why can we not hit this bitch? Like, is there a reason? Jesus. Oh, I meant to hit the throwing dart so that we would poison her and do DOT. God damn it. Something is happening to the god. She seems to be in grueling pain and twitching from the cold. The god of fear and hunger has taken a new shape. Great. Ooh! Oh, that would have killed him. Okay. Good stuff. Something is happening to the god. She seems to be in grueling pain and twitching from cold. Ooh! The god of fear and hunger has taken a new shape. God, I wish we could set her on fire. Can we? Yes, okay, we can. But I think my guard's on fire now. Maybe, maybe not. I can't see because the exclamation point thing is there. Ooh. Oh shit, Tails. Oh, your eyes meet with the god of fear and hunger. Are we not dead? We just failed a skill check on a boss fight. Are we not dead? Are you kidding? Hang on, wait a minute. Do we have... No. Do we have anything? Water bottle, throwing knife? No. Let's poison her too. Okay, she didn't take poison damage. Ragnar's party was victorious! The god of fear and hunger acknowledges you finally. You had the privilege of witnessing the birth of a new god, one that is not a mere new god, but one that rivals the older ones. You played a vital part in the greater scheme of things, even if your fate was to succumb to the darkness without seeing the fruits of your efforts. The coming of a new era, an era of the newborn god, the god of fear and hunger. They'll come to know this day as the cruel age. This age is the cruel age. Ending A! Oh my god! Yay! We did it, guys! That was ending A! What'd you guys think? Kyle's gonna laugh the god of fear and hunger to death. That was the weirdest looking final form I have ever seen. Indeed. Okay, now I think that we can go back and get ending B. And to get ending B, we are going to sell the little girl to the pocket cat so that she's not in our party anymore. And then we are going to go back down to that same place with all of those bodies and stuff. That damage over time has to be like... There has to be some kind of way to inflict damage over time, because we're not going to do it if it's just us, like, damaging him over and over. We got a purple vial. Let's fucking poison him. Yes, okay, he did take poison damage. Let's try explosive. I mean, I did okay. Stop! Fucking stop! Wait, what about the purifying talisman? What about the purifying talisman? Who was it? Lagarde? Okay. I don't think that did anything. Well, all of the eyes are closed, so he seems to be missing now. Oh, nobody has any fucking arms. Great. Great. I guess we'll all just use, like, explosive vials and shit until, like... Because we don't have any limbs to attack with, so... Okay. It's all up to you, Blood Golem. Nobody has any arms left. Oh my god! Oh my fucking god, we did it! Oh my god. Why do you resist, human? Why do I resist? I want to become a true god. To become a god, we have given you the option. We have given mankind the option, but it was not enough for you. You wanted to delve deeper. The older gods, they do not exist in this world anymore. The older gods are too pure for this world. They are the true forms of the feelings and ideas that linger in men. But humans, they are too tainted by their own mind and ambition to understand purity. Think of the perfect shape of fear and destruction. Now take a look at the world you delve. Do you see that shape? The shape could never exist among men, because the shape varies between every human. If you could truly see the shape everyone shares, it would shatter the individual mind in existence. Humans are weak. I can reveal the true form, glimpses of it. Yes. Your sanity declines at an alarming rate. You are gasping for breath desperately as the shock and horror shut down your bodily functions one by one. You feel terror run wild inside you. Despite being hardened by the horrors of the dungeon, nothing you've witnessed so far could have readied you for this primal feeling. You cannot operate in any way. Your body has to shut down, as that is the only escape it can come up with when facing this older being. Your life runs past your eyes in a heartbeat. The biggest regret you have was to ever set foot in these dungeons. You now realize that the whole existence was predetermined since the very first second you laid your eyes on this ancient fortress. Ending B? You never escaped the dungeons of fear and hunger. No one ever heard about you again. Without a trace, you vanished from this world. It's almost as if you fell out of the history books altogether. Your screams of terror never reached anyone. Your long quest only gave you hints about the greater scheme of things. You learned a fraction of the secrets the ancient world holds, but even that is more than what it is meant for human ears. Ending B? Ending B, the older one. Oh my god, guys. Bye. Okay, I'm back. Let's do this. I like how a guard just like pushes me the fuck out of the way. You said you didn't remember a thing. Yes. Guess there is no hiding it anymore. I arranged my own imprisonment here. I arranged my own death sentence. Oh, he says the same shit. Haha, maybe. Only time will tell. But I have my reasons. There is no use explaining them here. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Wait, did that say that we're hungry? Oh, fuck me. That's gonna fuck the whole thing up. Wow. Okay. He's like a pretty lady god. Jesus. Yeah, having something extra to take hits is amazing. Should try to set him on fire, actually. Wait, actually, item. No. Let's try an explosive vial and see if we can get rid of the asterisks. Yes, okay. We're at least doing fire damage now. Okay, we got rid of one. Okay, that's not bad. Oh shit. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay, we lost Inky, but we did it. Fuck. You escape the dungeons of fear and hunger. Part of you still doesn't believe this to be the truth. You could smell all the blood and the gore that seeps through the seams of the ancient stone walls of the dungeon. You can still feel the haze of the hundreds of past warriors sacrificed in the pools of blood, now left to rot. You can still feel the presence of the never-ending darkness that the underground caverns offered. Scarred for life, you run away from the dungeon. Hounds howl on your track, but you are way past fearing such small dangers that dwell under the sun. Horrors of the past never leave you alone, though. Every night you wake up from restless dreams where you were forever trapped in the bloody corridors of the dungeon. The dreams become more and more lifelike as time goes on, until you cannot tell the difference between a lucid dream and the real world. In the end, your fate was to dwell these dungeons forever. Ending C, the Yellow King. Okay, so that was Ending C. With you. Okay, guys, this is Ending D. It is about to come to an end. I know, the transformations are the coolest thing, right? Because they'll like look one way and then they'll look a completely different way and they have completely different attacks and everything. But okay, here we go. Ending D. It's just me and Dars. As you close the throne, you feel air standing still. You feel electricity and excitement radiating from the chair. Your heart is beating fast. It feels like the throne holds great significance to the greater scheme of things. The throne of the new gods is sitting here empty, waiting for the successors of the past gods to sit on the chair. A cold new world embraces you. Look, it's a dick snake chair. A new god greets you. Look, it's us! It's us as a new god. Knowledge, it suffocates those who are not able to adjust to it. I could not bear the world with everything I learned with the Enlightenment and my ascension. It is said that ignorance is bliss, and the knowledge only brings pain. The only way for me to continue existing was to change. Knowledge changes one permanently. There is no looking back after a certain point. As time will pass, will you tell people about your monumental achievement and share your gospel? How you passed through all the hardships the dungeons laid before you, and about your eventual ascension. Lazarus seems like he would share the gospel. He seems like he wants everybody to know how important he is. Stories about your fabled endeavors are passed to people of all ages. Your tales inspire many in the times to come, from children to elderly. In the coming era, mankind is at the brink of chaos. Diseases run wild, and kingdoms wage war with hundreds of thousands of casualties on all fronts, both women and children included. You would have the power to interrupt and potentially stop this. You have the strength to stop the mindless killing, but that would require you to step out of the plane of this void. Instead, you could try to affect mankind through religion and beliefs. Affecting the whole culture means slow change, and its effects don't save those in immediate peril. But religion might have more long-lasting effects. Let's found a new religion. Not just Lazarus is kind of a piece of shit. He seems like he would totally found a religion that's just like all about him and have like big booty bitches and a cult and stuff. Let's do that. Slowly in these times of despair, people start to turn to religion for salvation. Slowly in times of despair, people start to turn to your religion in hopes for salvation. Sorry guys, I have to pee really bad, so I'm kind of like reading really quickly through it. Many are killed, and every new victim feeds the ongoing plague and destruction. This age would be known as the Dark Age in the history books, but your light would become an important factor in the survival of civilizations. You are known to men as the merciful God. New deities and false apostles rise as decades go by, but the foundation you laid during the Dark Age made you the pillar for morals for centuries to come. Even if your power is limited to that of the new gods, your legacy would eventually rival that of older gods. You never escaped the dungeons of fear and hunger. Instead, you chose eternal void and darkness as a new god. Ending D, a new god. If it's A through E. Wait, we might be able to get one right here. Hang on. One more ending. So you are about to leave. I'm afraid we must part our ways here. I still have unfinished business in the darkness. I must leave this place. Farewell. You escape the dungeons of fear and hunger. Part of you still doesn't believe this to be the truth. You can still smell all the blood and gore that seeps through the seams of the ancient stone walls of the dungeon. You can still feel the gaze of the hundreds of past warriors sacrificed in the pools of blood, now left to rot. You can still feel the pressure of the never-ending darkness that the underground caverns offered. You can still hear the distant flapping of the wings. You can still feel dizzy just imagining the rail tracks that led poor souls deeper into the madness, all the way to the altar of darkness. You delve too deep. You know it yourself too. No man could ever return from that deep. You take one more look at the fortress just to make sure you really did make it out. Ending E. Escape?